Hi there, savewith.crypto here. Okay, so I kind of said I'd make a video yesterday and I didn't. The reason being I did it on my phone actually, and then by the time I came to upload it again, I kind of realised, oh yeah, I'm back to the relatively slow French Wi-Fi, so it kind of took forever to load up. And then by the time it loaded up, it was irrelevant because the price had pumped quite a bit. So I'll do this one today and hopefully I can explain a few things, but well, a lovely thing to wake up to. 61% in profit, $302. This is the $200 challenge account. So we're kind of now looking at a total value of the account of $813, which is great, isn't it? So that's, well, if you've been following my channel, you know that I started off with $200 in January. I got it up to nearly 4,000 in February, and then at the beginning of March, I think it was March the 9th, I came out of a trade and I kind of took a massive loss, and I kind of, I lost about $3,000. Now, since then, I've been trying to get that back, and I've been trying to do it sort of slowly, and been trying to be patient, unlike how I was before. So it's been a steady rise over the past month or so, from 200 up to 800, and I'm pleased with that. Now the question is what to do next. So if we look at the actual trade, actually let's look at the chart on Trading View first of all. Okay, so this is the 12-hour time frame. I'm going to show you this first because what I like down here is the MACD has just turned green, okay, down here, which implies that, if this is an uptrend, it's probably going to stay going up for a while, which is nice. You can see that did that, back here in, well, that was actually the beginning of March, so that was my disaster there, and then it kind of rose up a lot since then. So I'm hoping it might do something similar. If you look at the daily time frame, you can see it's not far off going positive there as well. In fact, look, there's a little green bar just there. Okay, that's really got quite good news. That's, if you look what it did before, that should be really good. Now what I want to do is to set the trade up to maybe take a little profit, so that I've got something to play with if the price comes back down again. Okay, so I'll just show you how I'm going to do that. So the trade, go to derivatives, inverse contracts. Okay, so this is the trade here. Now, what I want to do is to maybe take off about 25% of the profit when it goes up to the peak it was at last night. So let's just have a quick look at the chart again. So if I look at this on the hourly, say, so that I can see the VWAP, do an Option R to get that back. Okay, so looking at these VWAP bands here, okay, so I think what I want to do is to set this up so that if it goes up here, where that red band is there, it takes some profit. So 3391. Actually, this is the wrong chart. This is a BitGet chart. So swap to the ByBit one. Might be slightly different. 3415. Let's say that. So what I'm going to do is go here and go to limit. This is close by limit. Okay. And what was it? 3415, I think, wasn't it? 3415. So you see here, if that closed out with 100% of the trade, that would make 0.0116 Bitcoin. But I only want to close out 25%, so I'm just going to put that on 25%. So that will make 0.0029 Bitcoin. Okay, so I'm just going to set that. What I might do as well, I might just move this stop loss up a little bit. Not much, maybe just there. And other than that, I'm just going to leave that for the time being. What I'm expecting is some kind of consolidation in this range, and then hopefully we'll go higher. This $30,000 is more like a psychological resistance, so I think we need to just hover around here for a little while. And then this afternoon when the traditional markets open up, then hopefully we'll see a bit more of a pump. I probably should have set that stop loss up a little bit higher just in case it does dump, but for the moment I'm just going to leave it. So what I'm hoping really is that the price goes up here, I take my 25% profit, and then maybe it comes back down here to where the lower kind of VWAP is, around about, I don't know, 29,750, something like that. And at which point I can just like re-long that 25%, and hopefully what I can do is, a day or two like that would be quite handy really, and then we blast off, and by then I would have accumulated a bit more Bitcoin ready for the ride up. Of course, if it goes downhill, then I'll have to consider my options, but at the moment the stop loss I've got set, this one here, is in profit anyway. In fact, you can see that if you go down here and look there, you'll see that the profit from that would be 0.00233 Bitcoin, which is 14%. So I don't really want it to go down there, but I've normally got a habit of pushing the stop loss up and up and up, and then all of a sudden it'll just like do a little dip, hit the stop loss, I'm out of the trade, and then the price rockets up again. Now I don't want that to happen this time because I've got a nice percentage gain here. It's 64%, which is beautiful, isn't it? So while I'm a long way from the entry, I want to keep the stop loss down there. So I don't want it to trigger with a stupid wick, really. And if for some reason it does completely crash, I'm still making 14%. And that's the kind of mentality you need to have. You need to think, as long as you make a gain, it's good. Obviously, if you make a big gain, it's better. But the key is not to lose money like I did before. So hopefully I'm learning, and hopefully you're learning too. But, as ever, don't take anything as financial advice. Don't blame me for anything. In fact, somebody did the other day. Yeah, it was this one here, 880, who said, change the channel name to Gamble with Crypto, please. Okay, which I thought was quite funny. But yeah, he said, you lost like 3k going all in high-risk trades. Please do not follow anything this guy does, lol. I replied saying, indeed, don't follow what I do. To be fair, though I made nearly 4k from $200, then lost 3k, and now back to nearly $500 in just over a month, so still more than 2x from the start. And that's the point really, is I didn't lose the initial capital. I didn't lose the initial $200, so I'm still in the game, and it's going okay, isn't it? But yeah, as ever, none of this is financial advice. Please do your own research. I had a thing at the weekend where a friend of mine's son, he'd started doing sort of stocks and shares type trading with MetaTrader 5. I don't know if anyone uses that. And, so far he's got some quite good gains. But obviously at the moment, the markets are going up. And, at the moment he might feel like he's a genius sort of thing. And, that's the problem, isn't it? When you start doing this, you get some good gains and you think, oh, that's really good, I'm good at this, and then you kind of get a bit more brave, put a bit more money into it, and then you kind of make a mistake, and then you need to learn from those mistakes, and you need to at no point ever think you've got some sort of gift, because you haven't. Even the best traders lose, and I'm not a good trader at all, but I've been doing it for a few years now, and I've learnt to make more money than I lose, which is the goal, really. And when you make a lot more money than you lose, you're probably a good trader. But I think with anything, just practice for a long time. And when you think you've got it, wait a year before you go serious and decide to quit your day job. That's my 2 Satoshis worth. So, anyway, I do appreciate the comment, though. I appreciate all the comments. So please do leave a comment. And while you're down there, do like the video. It's really important because I want these videos to get out for everyone to see. And, of course, make sure you subscribe to the channel. And, above all, tell your friends.